Hello, just wanted to take some time today to share my experience in working with Hojin Chang to list and ultimately sell my property here in Orlando. There's a little bit of history. I purchased a townhome in the Stonebridge Lakes development back in 2004, and since then have been traveling for work almost full time, so I've spent very little time down here. I actually had decided to list it back in 2006, and around that time I happened to receive an advertisement card in the mail from Hojin Chang, and so decided to give him a call, and after talking to him felt very comfortable with him and his approach and put it on the market. Unfortunately, due to the size of my mortgage and the deteriorating market conditions at the time, I had to take it off the market. So continued to sit on it over the next couple years while I was away, and in August of this year I happened to receive a LinkedIn invitation from Hojin, which got me thinking about putting it back on the market. So subsequent to that, I arranged a phone conversation with Hojin, and prior to that call he was very proactive in pulling together some information related to the current market conditions, particularly in my development. So I pulled together a list of all of the units that had sold in the past year, as well as all of those currently listed. During the conversation, Hojin did a great job of walking through that, giving me an overview of not only the market conditions, but also what my options are or were in terms of selling it, such as foreclosure, short sale, or just listing it outright. And so that phone call occurred on Friday, September 3rd, and Hojin was actually out here then on Sunday, September 4th, the day before Labor Day, to take pictures, to take a video, which he ultimately posted on YouTube, and to complete the paperwork. So I was very appreciative of the fact that Hojin took time out of his holiday weekend to get the process moving. So ultimately, the unit was put on the MLS website on Tuesday, September 6th. I had a realtor come out the following day on Wednesday, September 7th to view the property, and subsequently the next day I received a cash offer for $2,000 less than what I had listed it for. So a few things to highlight here. The process from listing to getting a cash offer took 3 days, which is extremely exciting. Number one, given the current market conditions here in Orlando, I believe there are over 10,000 properties on the market. And secondly, because I had listed it for significantly higher than what anything had sold for in my development over the last several months. So related to that sale price, ultimately I received an offer that was $13,000 higher than anything had sold for in this development in the past year, and it was the highest sale price in this development over the past year. So very, very exciting. A few things I'd like to highlight related to my experience with Hojin in particular. First of all, the quick turnaround. Hojin was very knowledgeable and thoughtful in his approach to listing the unit. Again, he had taken the time to create a video, to post that video on YouTube, and that video is what ultimately piqued the owner's interest in closing the unit. Throughout the process, Hojin was very, very proactive and timely in all components of the listing and closing process. So again, the time from listing to getting an offer was 3 days. The time from getting an offer to closing was about 20 days, and just throughout the process, Hojin was very proactive in following up with me, with the realtor and the buyer, as well as the closing department. So just an overall very, very great experience, and I would highly recommend Hojin to anyone else considering listing and selling their property here in Orlando. Thank you.